Welcome back, though, everybody, to Kuso6rande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. Let's just jump right in to our reveal. I'm making sure that I don't accidentally spoil. Nope, there's no way to spoil this, because I think he comes pre-spoiled. Welcome in, our GM, my good friend, Corndan. Corndan, how are you doing today?
I am not spoiled.
Are you sure?
I am wonderful. Yes, I am wonderful and not spoiled and the best.
Wonderful, not spoiled, and the best. Okay, I was listening to the musical Matilda yesterday and today, and the first song has kids singing, "Mama, my mommy says I'm a miracle. My mommy says I'm a princess." Are you a princess? Are you a princess, Corndan?
No, I'm just an angry bird.
I mean, angry birds are big drama queens as well.
Sometimes.
I love it. Well, Corndan, I am ready for the pain that you're dishing out. What kind of pain do we have?
Well, it's a new Game Plus game, and I went through a couple here. Right, your problem is Liz has played like all the Genesis games, which means there's a lot of games, right? You know, the Super Nintendo and the Genesis are identical, all the ones I want to give out.
Yeah.
So I had to go through some craziness here to hope to God I could find something that I wanted that's been on my list to re-give out again, and I found something, and it was originally given out by our friend Smite.
Oh yeah. Well, Smite really likes this game.
Smite loves this game.
I actually like this game quite a bit. It
has ideas.
Problems.
It has a lot of problems.
Yeah.
I'm curious if people have figured this out yet, and no, it's not Sky Kid. How do you like to be a mass of anthropomorphic, sentient jelly?
That's what humans are, Corndan.
That's true.
Literally what we are.
And so I have Jelly Boy for the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, we can't have the ooze, everybody.
Liz is
literally runs the ooze, okay? No, it's Jelly Boy. Look at his stomach. Bam.
So we kind of came to a compromise. Liz has played this on the Genesis, but only for about 30 minutes, which really isn't enough to get you past like the first world. So we filled Studio in on everything else, and we put them at the third world.
Honestly,
with a password
the game is already hard enough to begin with.
The game is hard, right? Yeah, I'm with a password that actually unlocks all of the other worlds, so we don't have to go looking for keys, and we probably don't have to go looking for puzzle pieces because, well, they're not going to complete 4 worlds in an hour.
Good. No, wait, there are 7 worlds total?
There are 6. So we've put them after the second world is done.
Okay, 6 worlds after the second world is done. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, math checks out.
Yep. And so maybe with like perfect play, right, we could maybe get through that, but it's not going to happen because this game is bad.
Now, I do think that when we had this on Kuso6rande, we had, I know that we had the Game Boy version at one point. Did Smite also give out the Super Nintendo version? Yeah,
and we had it in the Gauntlet.
Okay. Lots of Jelly Boy. I'm glad that we get more.
It's really not good. And I really like the ideas that this game has, right, in terms of how it plays. I just don't think it executed very well.
Yeah,
except the music. The graphics are pretty good, but the music's actually pretty rocking.
That tends to be the case with a lot of the Kuso6rande games that we have.
Yep.
Oh, if it's Ocean, yeah, the music is perfect then.
The music, so I think I see both of them up on the passcode screen, which is where I told them to start.
Okay, I'll go ahead.
Music comes in good.
I'll go ahead and get transitioned over there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to recapture Studio Stream, but that's fine.
I'm pretty sure Studio Stream goes all the way to the left. Right, is the game.
What am I doing then? No, I've got that. I've got it all the way to the left. Oh, it's the top and bottom. There's probably going to be a little letterboxing there.
Also goes to the... There you go.
Okay, there we go, everybody. We've got the 2 players up and raring to go. Yeehaw, cowboys. Cow folk. If you are a cow, okay, I'm just checking to see if they are good to get rolling. Liz versus Big Honkin' Burger, aka Studio, aka what is this icon you have here? It's not a bad one. It's a good, I like it. I like it.
All right.
Okay.
I think we can get started.
Best of luck, and everybody, I need you to get your best Jelly Boy emotes. There actually is one that people have used. What else would be appropriate?
I mean, jellies and boys and pink dogs. The helper block that Cadis drops. So if you're subscribed to Smite, you have a couple already.
Yeah. Anything square is appropriate as well.
Pretty much.
You'll see the square quite a bit. Hang on a sec. Okay, as soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start our timer. Ah, the punching glove. Yeah, that is definitely good. Ooh, anything pink. Okay, this music's kind of a bop. I'm digging it.
The music is good. So the way we've told them with this, they can actually complete everything any level. Anytime there's a split, we'll tell them to take the left-hand branch first and then finish the rest. Just so we get a consistent clear.
Yeah. Okay, and there we go. I think I have the capture for Studio fixed. Bam. See, I told you, Corn Dan. I told you I probably was going to have to. It's fine.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So the game, I mean, the way I like in this game is it's kind of, you know, like sort of like Sonic, right? You have music notes. They're like your health, right?
Okay.
You get hit once and it throws them all everywhere, just like Sonic.
It's true. But Harry the dog. Oh, that's Harry the dog. I think he's your friend.
Harry the dog. He is your friend.
By the way, the timer over Big Honkin' Burger, I believe, is the time left in your current transformation.
Yes.
Can you get out of there early?
If you get hit, it will.
Okay. So does the dog do anything helpful, or is he just there?
I don't even remember. I'll be honest with you. So
that is perfect.
I want to point out while we're going through this, right? This game is notoriously difficult. I mean,
oh yeah.
And so let me give you some of the story of this game, right? I can give you the whole plot. The whole plot is, well, it's freaking amazing. Jelly Boy was born in the huge sweet factory owned by the eccentric and very rich Mr. Swirly.
Oh, Mr. Swirly.
One day, lightning struck a vat of jelly, making it hiss and spit. Energized by this power of the lightning, a spark of life was born. Where am I, thought Jelly Boy, lying in his jelly mold? He sprang up and ran for the door, factory workers in hot pursuit. I've got to get out of here, he thought, ducked down a duct and emerged in a long corridor with many doors. The middle door was for the lift, and Jelly Boy ran towards it, but the lift operator barred his way.
So it's like the gingerbread man, except the Jelly Boy man.
Pretty much.
Ew.
We're not done yet. Why won't you let me in? Asked Jelly Boy. They're coming after me. The noise of the factory workers echoed down the corridor. They were approaching fast. It's a long story, the lift operator replied. The lift goes directly to Mr. Swirly's penthouse, and I've got orders not to let anyone in without 6 special items hidden behind these doors. The lift operator explained, pointing to the doors along the corridor.
Wait, are you serious? In order to get to the guy's penthouse, you have to go and collect random objects.
You have to bribe the lift operator, the elevator operator, to let you get up there, right? With these 6 objects, whatever they are. And I'll be honest, I'm no good at this game, so I actually have no idea. So the floors between here and the top of the building are full of...
Oh, Studio turned
So-
into a bottle of soda. That was actually a good transformation, but I was scared.
Sir Whirly has promised to reward the first one to collect all 6 special items by fulfilling their dearest wish. Nobody has even found one item, let alone all 6, although many have tried and become lost among the different worlds. Well, I'm gonna try, said Jelly Boy bravely. With my shape-changing jelly powers, I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, good.
All right, then, said the lift operator. Here are the rules. The items that Mr. Swirly wants are guarded by some very nasty creatures. You need to find a piece of puzzle on each level of the world. We're actually gonna skip that.
Yep.
Once you've got the pieces, you're able to enter their domain and deal with the Guardian. Then you can take the special item and bring it back to me. Also hidden on the level on one level is a key to another one of these doors. You need the key before you can move on. Our password skips that.
Okay.
Now hurry up, lad, and watch out for heavies. They'll want to stop you. With that, Jelly Boy disappeared beyond the first door. He was in such a rush he failed to notice the little pink dog that followed him in, yapping excitedly. Now get set for Jelly Boy's greatest adventure.
Okay, so basically, he just was jelly, and then
he was
started
legitimately
running around, and then he wanted to get to the penthouse. Like that. This is like.
And they mean jellies here more like gummies, like gummy bears.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But honestly, who doesn't want to get to the penthouse suite as soon as they begin existing? I mean, I do.
Pretty much. And so they kind of explain, right, that in all of this, that the right, all the humanoid enemies you find are all the people that have been looking for the stuff, right? And then there's just other things.
So you're just murdering all of these people. Oh, geez. I don't understand this. Oh, no, I know what Big Hunkin' Burger needs to do. What you need to do probably is turn into the cannon, shoot the guys who are like flying above the lake,
bottle, yeah.
and then turn into the bottle and float across.
Yep.
This is a puzzle platformer. A surprise emphasis on puzzle as well. Like, it doesn't feel like it should be a puzzler, but it is.
It is real bad. Yeah, and that cannon, it's like 40 seconds, so you have the time, right? So you're better off, and I think Liz is trying to basically do this, right? Go deal with everybody, then go get the cannon.
Yeah.
Then otherwise we're gonna watch him die here for a while. Right, this game is not nice.
It's very cruel. I mean, based off of the number of deaths that we've seen so far, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another game over in just a little bit. Big Hunkin' Burger is just trying to time this for when the enemies aren't directly over the lake, but they go back and forth. It's not going to work. The biggest thing that you need to do is try something new when it's not working for you. Honestly, I have no idea who's going to win between Lizdar and Studio. They are both very strong players.
And
yeah,
we might not see a whole lot here, right? You know, we're going to base this based on progress, you know, and levels and everything. There just might not be a lot of progress for a while.
Yep. I mean, this game takes a lot of learning.
And then we didn't give it to him.
Yeah. You do have a timer at the top, but I don't think that's going to come into play for a little while here. It's fairly
go get
generous.
the cannon. Go get the cannon now.
I definitely would take care of any of the enemies that are in the way. Oh, when you duck, you look like a duck.
Duck.
Okay, I love this game. This game is now perfect. And Liz is dead.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here, right? You know, chat's saying, I'm sure they'll both feel like they lost. The answer is they will have both kind of lost.
They're playing Jelly Boy.
Boy.
Honestly, though, I think between this and the Game Boy version, I'd rather play this one. The Game Boy version, definitely has very different level design, but the music isn't as good. It didn't seem to control as well, but it was still super difficult. Okay, Yeah, the biggest thing, like, both of the players have learned how to turn into a bottle of soda, but they haven't learned how to deal with the enemies that are down in the lake. And as soon as they figure that out, they're going to make progress. Like, but it's just, you got to put the pieces of information together. It's a lot easier as observers to know what should be happening. By the way, chat, they are not watching, chat. If you do bring up things that are spoilers, that is okay. Just don't, like, spoil, like, if there's some plot twist ending where, like, Jelly Boy is actually, like, Bob Ross's father or something. I don't know.
Jelly Boy is not Bob Ross's father.
But if that were the plot twist, you know, maybe don't spoil that, but you can spoil lots of other stuff. Kirby's son? Maybe Kirby's brother. Maybe Kirby's father. There we go, maybe. Liz, you're doing it right. It's just you're not really hitting them. Gotta.
Yep.
But this is the right idea. Just gotta get the timing and the aim right. There's one more demonic angel man. There we go, back into boy form. I love how sad the soda looks too. Look, that is such a mood.
Oh yeah, it's...
Okay, Big Honkin' Burger, aka Studio, working on figuring this out too. I think he had... like, he knows about the cannon now, didn't really use it much. But maybe he'll be able to pull or put the pieces together in just a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, Liz, how are you going to get up on top of the tree in order to make this platforming section work for you? Ah, Helpy Block. Oh, don't you love freaking Helpy Block? I hate you,
yeah,
Helpy.
He's like invincible.
He's my least favorite of all blocks.
I don't know why.
Look at, he's a nerd. Liz, are you gonna punch?
Oh.
Kill Helpy Block. Yes. Okay, Helpy's back, whatever. Such a crappy name. Hey, I'm Helpy Block. Hey, how you doing?
I mean,
I'm very biased. I have to be honest about that. Biased against Helpy Block. Seriously, there's so many times where you need Helpy Block, but he doesn't move on his own. He makes you move him, and then guess what? He doesn't even try to float on the water. He just dies. How is that Helpy, huh?
I mean, he's like a brick.
It's Helpy Block. Ah, yeah. It looks like Liz may be at the end of the level. Very nice. No, Big Honkin' Burger just punched your dog. How could you do that? Not impressed. Not impressed at all. I guess Liz also did that.
So they glow, like, right? So you'll see everything glow, and like Liz can go back and enter that level if she really wants. But
nah. What about if they get a game over? Are you requiring them to go back to the previous levels they completed?
So, continue. Right, the continue should continue them where they're at. So if it doesn't, well, then that's a problem.
Okay. I'm trying to find out if there's like any information about what this dog does. Lots of nasty geezers waiting for Jelly Boy in the world he visits. Yeah, I understand that. The only friend Jelly Boy has on his travels is Harry the dog. See, a dog's life. I'm not gonna watch that, no. When anyone else approaches, it's best to belly punch first and ask questions later. I love it. Okay, let's see if I can find out about a dog's life. Dog life, dog life. Gift boxes, remolding Jelly Boy. Completed levels, option screen. Where's the section about a dog's life? Page 17. Okay, page 17. Manuals are so complicated these days, Corndan. Do they even have page number? Oh, dog's life. Okay. I think I might be there. No. There's no information. Maybe this manual is incomplete. Oh,
I mean,
there we go. I found it. Okay, press the left button to see how much puzzle you've collected. Harry accompanies Jelly Boy on his journey through the many rooms of Swirly's factory. He's somewhere to be found on almost every level. When you run into him, it means there's something good to be collected not far away. For example, one-ups and jigsaw pieces. A faithful friend, Harry barks to scare away heavies who are getting too close for comfort. Hey! Aw.
Yep. So chat's asking how many levels are there in the game? And the answer is there's like 5 worlds.
Okay.
6 worlds, and each one is like
Umbrella.
Multiple like roughly like 8 levels.
I really enjoyed that just floating to her death, Liz Star. That was great. Yeah, so Liz is 1 level ahead of Big Honkin' Burger. Not too much of a surprise. Liz was able to put together pieces of the platforming puzzle pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Studio, I think he's gonna get it fairly soon. He's gonna get across, and as soon as he can get across the place where you got to use the cola, he will make some significant progress. I think that's the main puzzle of this level.
It is. And it's all about, like you said, it's all about using the cannon first.
Yep. As it turns out, murder is the solution. I mean, then again, is it real? Like, murder generally refers to, like, killing things of your own species. So is it murder if it's a Jelly Boy? I don't know. What are the jelly rules?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like it would just be, like... No, not nice, but whatever. You're not killing other Jelly Boys, are you?
I mean, that's... Well, I mean, are there other Jelly Boys?
I don't know. I mean, you might be the first Jelly Boy in existence.
Is all of this extrajudicial killing?
It may be. And yeah, let's just say I think that killing Jelly Boy is actually xenocide. You're destroying an entire species, okay? And so the humans really are at fault here. I think that, you know, in order to preserve this unique form of life, it's best if the heavies die, you know? Thank you, Hedge Maze, for using add permitted term jelly. Yeah, jelly is a permitted term when we have Jelly Boy. Is there a jelly court? I think you would be a judge, jury, and executioner, and possibly defendant and plaintiff, because you're the only jelly. Maybe like you could go to an international court. Like I think that, like, if you commit war crimes, they could probably try you as a Jelly Boy.
Well, but I mean, you want to be tried by a jury of your peers. Well,
I don't know what the Geneva Convention says. Maybe they have an exception for Jelly Boys.
I mean, maybe they do. I don't know.
Marmalade. Yeah. Jelly. Well, it's like a gummy, you know? Just imagine he's like, what are they called? The Sour Patch Kids. He's a Sour Patch Kids, had all of the weird, gross, sour stuff rubbed off of him, so now he's just smooth. That's your Jelly Boy. Pre-soured.
Yeah. Liz is doing pretty well here, right? On to the 3rd level. Let's see if she picks the right one. Because it branches off here.
Okay, you told them a specific order to go into, right?
I did. Anything on the left. So she'll have, right, those 2 that are on the left she'll have to do before she can take the other side of that branch.
Ah, good. There's a Sour Patch Kids game on the Xbox 360? Of course there is. You know, I love that each era of gaming, there's like one platform that has all the weirdest stuff. For Xbox, it was essentially around the Xbox One time that there were a lot of very strange games on the marketplace. For PlayStation, I'd say PlayStation 3, and for Nintendo, it's literally right now on the Nintendo Switch store. There is some weird stuff.
The Wii, I think, has the most weird stuff.
I guess I didn't have a Wii.
Oh.
Well, I mean I did, but then I had to sell it to pay bills.
You can probably go find them now on the cheap.
Yeah, but I can't get to the Wii store. It's gone.
Well, I mean, you can get like disc stuff.
I could
right?
just hack it. Yeah, that's right. Pull a Neil Breen. We're gonna hack into the Wii.
I mean, I have a jailbroken Wii.
And honestly, I don't feel bad about it. No. It's your hardware. And if they're not selling that stuff, just like nobody is selling Jelly Boy right now, like it's video game preservation without people doing that. All of these Wii strange games are going to disappear. But yeah, like PS3 got, or was it PS4 that had Life of Black Tiger?
That's a PS4.
Oh, that is something special. I love it. I
mean, Life of Black Tiger is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's actually,
and
I
like
would say
how amazingly bad it is.
It is the most boring game to play through that has the most amazing plot. Like, I don't know how you can be so bored and intrigued at the same time, but I was.
I mean, it's an experience. It's what happens when you have a phone game that, you know.
Oh yeah, it does have online multiplayer. Yeah, forgot about that. Studio, you just got to put the pieces of the puzzle together. The soda strat is never gonna work.
I really hope that this does not become the studio memorial soda bottle.
The memorial soda bottle. Everybody pour one out for Studio. But not like anything that tastes good. Okay? Pour out the crap.
I love Liz's comments on Discord, right? This game sure loves to kill you a lot. When I reviewed this game, I gave it a 4 out of 10, by the way.
So Liz has experience in the first world, which they're not playing. They're playing starting the third world. So Liz, yeah, Studio agreed to this and said that was going to be okay. Well, what?
I didn't give him much of a choice. I mean, it's a new game plus. This is what they got, right? There's not much different, right? They have now learned all of the mechanics that you would have learned from the first world.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't think it would be... Then again, it's really hard to say for individual players. Some players are, like, when it comes to games that are not just traditional platformers, you never know how players are going to do. Some people just get a little bit stuck when they wouldn't get stuck otherwise. And yeah, this game requires some thinking about the various mechanics. Liz is very angry about the bees.
Because the bees are like the worst.
See, global warming is helping us take care of this problem. Can't get stuck if can't get stung if there are no bees.
Yeah, but you can't eat food if there's no bees.
Whatever. I already discussed creating pollination pants, okay? Corndan, here's my idea. It's gonna make millions. Okay? You get pants that have little fibers on them just like bees, okay? And then you walk through the fields wearing those pants and it collects and distributes the pollen, and then guess what? Your whole field is pollinated, probably better than the bees could have ever done. Yeah.
Come on, Studio, you can figure this out.
Yeah, pollen pants, Studio. Great for people with allergies. Look, you don't have to work. If you're allergic to pollen, you don't have to work in the pollen fields, okay? You don't have to wear the pollen pants. Like, Corndan, I've figured out the pollination problem, okay? We're good. We're set.
Or something.
You know what? You could even have robots wearing pollen pants.
Oh yeah, listen, why do my attacks keep going through them? Oh yeah, bad game, right, I'm following now.
Great. Robots are replacing us in the pollen fields. In the field of pollen.
Well, you shouldn't have given them pollen pants.
Well, the robots just look so hot in those pollen pants, you know? Kind of like bell bottoms.
That sounds like another problem.
Hot robots? Well,
Yeah.
they have to have a side job because they don't get paid enough to work in the pollination industry. Okay, Studio, are you gonna grab the cannon? Cannon Boy is there for a reason.
All right.
Generally, if games give you upgrade slash
We're getting somewhere.
weird robot forms, there's a reason. Oh, you lost it. Nope.
Kill the soldier ant.
It'll come back though. There we go. Yeah, look at those legs. Put some pollen pants on those legs, and we'd be flying.
No,
Nope.
no! Studio, no!
Oh, this is a good game.
Oh.
If this were a stream in a Japanese restream, everybody would be saying, ah, right about now. That's the meme when you die. People just say, ah. And the meme when they're laughing, they say grass. This is what I learned from GDQ, okay? This is what I learned from watching GDQ, that laughing is just the word grass. And when you die, people say, ah.
Studio, why are you punching the dog?
This is, like, puppy abuse is not the solution here. Ah, talking to the dog. Okay, I like it. You're going to need the grass lore. Okay, the reason they spam grass instead of laughing is that in Japanese, it used to be the thing to spam the letter W when laughing. And when you spam W, it ends up looking like grass. And so they just say grass instead. You get it? You on board with this?
I mean,
I love it.
oh, Liz has almost got to figured out.
Okay, so W is for warau. Warau, which essentially means to laugh. So they shorten it to a W for laugh. And then when you have that shortened, you can shorten it even further by making it a full word that stands for grass because of all the W's you would have had.
I guess.
I love...
I'm listening to what Chad is saying, and it seems reasonable-ish to me.
Like unto Wario... No, they don't spam W because of Wario. And they don't spam grass because of Wario either. Grass has nothing to do with your Wario... with you Wario stands.
I don't know. Depends on what you're smoking.
I just love... Well, we have things very similar to that in like the way that our internet lingo changes.
Okay, let's see. No, why are you going back to that? Why are you going back to that, Studio?
No, Studio, you can do this. It's a puzzle. Liz is very sad about the puppy.
Yeah,
dying.
because Liz kept accidentally hitting the puppy. I mean, that's fair. I'm upset about it too.
By the way, I want everybody to know that there was exactly one person in the Japanese restream who called me a Kusoge sommelier, and let's just say that is my official title now, and I will accept nothing else. Oh my gosh, I actually really like games that have obstacles that can both help and hurt you, although I don't know how that killed Liz.
Liz rolled off into the spikes, I think is...
I think Liz died.
I also don't think Liz has to be in that area now that she has the...
Were letters coming out of Jelly Boy on Liz's screen? That was weird. Kessinchu, thank you so much for the sub, and thank you everybody else who is supporting the channel. We do have over $2,000 worth of prizes that we offer each year, so it is a good amount of help. Considering I already have more than that in medical bills, it's definitely a help.
Oh no.
Oh geez. Corndan. It's not good.
Well, and the comment in Discord too.
Oh no, might be time for me to throw in the towel. Oh no. Studio, you can do this. Oh my gosh, Kessinchu, you are way too kind. Seriously, thank you so much. I should just do a help me buy myself a new liver-thon or something like that.
I do have faith. I have faith that Studio can do this.
Studio, you can figure it out. It's a puzzle. Yeah, Liz. Liz is saying, don't give up. Yeah.
And Studio has seen the various pieces of it, too. And to be fair, Studio's been sick.
Oh, right? Really?
And everything. He's had COVID.
Oh, that sucks.
Right. Like, still sort of recovering and all of that. And all of that's going to play into this.
Oh, losing due to COVID, that is the dumbest.
That's about the most 2021 thing that could have happened.
2022.
Right, 2021. The 700th day of 2020.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The duck form is easily the best Jelly Boy form. Oh, yeah, the sequel to 2020 is 2022. That's so dumb.
Look, I liken this. This is right. This is we've unlocked the extreme trial of 2020. Last year was Savage 2020. Now we're on Extreme 2020.
Yeah. I'm just giving some small words of encouragement to Studio. We won't force him to continue, but that he's seen all the pieces. I really do not want to give more information than that. But I would love, like, honestly, after struggling this long, it would be, like, just sometimes you need a morale boost. To know that, hey, you've sort of been doing things right.
You've got the pieces. I think Studio. I think he's starting to figure it out, right? Because
Studio.
There we go.
Just kill the last angels. Charlie's angels are falling. They're falling because a cannonball's hitting them in the face. Come on, Studio, you can do it. Oh my gosh, this angel is dodging.
There we go. Now get hit. There we go.
Bam. And now just grab the cola. You got it.
Oh. Yes.
Studio did it. Studio is the cutest bottle of soda ever. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and blame COVID Brain for that because
we could also blame Jelly Boy because Jelly Boy was just
into the water. Oh no! Well, he figured it out. I am so happy.
He figured it out.
Ooh, new music. Oh.
Yeah, and the music's something we really talked about here. The music's really banging. The other thing we haven't talked about so far is all the cherries and everything. If you get 100 of them at the end of the level, you get a 1-up.
So it's like Mario. No, it's more like Sonic.
It's more like Sonic, except it's not immediate.
And you also don't lose them when you get hit.
Right.
You lose notes. What about notes? What if you have a lot of notes at the end?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Look, I've played this game for like an hour, right?
Yeah.
Not today, but original stuff. When Smite mentioned wanting to give it out, and when we were doing the gauntlet, I did this I started at the toy level, and after an hour, I was still only 3 levels into the toy level, into the toy world.
Yeah. By the way, I do have to let people know the last game that we had, Daffy Duck Bloody Bloody Blah, that was also made by this same company, Probe Software, that made this. So we're getting 2 very different platformers. It's kind of surprising to me how different the platformers are. It's awesome that the person or some of the people who worked on the music for this, went on to work on music for some of the Hot Wheels games, a lot of racing games. Murder by Numbers, I don't know what that is. Also music for The New Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley. And Mary-Kate and Ashley Get a Clue, one of the Disney's Aladdin games.
Probe did the Genesis version of this. They did not do the Super Nintendo version.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Let me switch. This still says it's Probe. What?
I'm pretty sure anyway. They might have done the Super Nintendo one. I thought they just did just the Genesis one.
I do. Let's see. I see it was published by Ocean, Super
Yeah.
Nintendo, PAL version. Where's the manual? Where's the manual? The manuals have all the info. Okay. Distributed by Ocean. Okay, I know that. Let's go to
I have the manual.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says distributed by that in England, Ocean Europe Limited. I'm still looking here.
Neil Cook.
Electronic Arts.
Wait, we had an EA game earlier. Xena, Warrior Princess. So we still, like, whatever. If it was Probe or if it was Electronic Arts, we had one of their games on earlier today, so it's all come full circle. Xena is the new Jelly Boy. Yeah, that's right. Move aside. The actual Jelly Boy. But that greatly confuses me, and here's why. The Genesis version is very similar to the Super Nintendo version, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how would two different development companies make the same game?
They could be, I mean, they could be one, it could be a port of the other.
Which
Right.
one's the port of which?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. This specific manual that you have here gives the producers Kevin Shrapnel. Kevin Shrapnel, who did you work for?
Come on, press up.
Oh, they also gave thanks to Harry the dog. Yeah, whatever. We don't give thanks. We punch him in the face.
On accident. We're trying to pet the dog, but all we know is punch.
It's true. Okay, Kevin Shrapnel produced James Pond 3, Operation Starfish.
Well, let's see if I can find.
That was specifically EA. Okay. So as it turns out, per the manual, yes, the people who worked on this version of the game were EA, but it looks like they probably worked hands in hand with Probe.
No, see, because if I look on this, it says Probe Entertainment, right, is the developer for Super Nintendo 2.
Wait, where
if
are
I
you
go on
looking?
Giant Bomb.
Oh.
But so I don't know.
Okay, but the producer for the game definitely was an EA employee, Kevin Shrapnel. Okay, here's... Does he have a biography? He doesn't, no. Okay, main, Katie Shrapnel, no biography for this developer. He did work on the Populous games. He was the associate producer for those. Dune 2000, the various Harry Potter games, SimCity, senior development director.
All those are EA games.
Yes. Road Rash, he was the producer for Road Rash. James Pond 3. Yeah, so it seems like the main person in charge of this game for the Super Nintendo version was indeed an EA employee, but it sounds like they worked hand in hand with Probe and probably just worked on some of the changes between what... Or maybe Probe worked on the changes for the... I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm done. My brain too big.
Well, let's talk about here real quick when Liz gets to this level of some of the things that you're right, because we haven't really talked about things that we're 42 minutes in. We haven't talked about what Jelly Boy can transform into, right? A cannon, so far a soda bottle, a hammer, right, where you get to hammer things.
Yeah.
A hot air balloon, you can like 3 seconds of like going up, right? And what Liz has found so far, right, in this level of Temple of Gloom, is you can turn into a skateboard and a speedboat.
Jelly Boy can be a lot of things. Oh my gosh. Yeah, speedboat. I just love how you have to do this super risky jump on the skateboard to turn into a boat. Like, this is almost Kaizo level of difficulty at the very beginning of this stage. Okay.
Yeah.
That really makes me happy. I like. Well, there goes your Jelly Boy power up. Better duck.
You know what we need is a Jelly Boy randomizer.
I don't even know how you would do that. What if it gave you, like, the stupid cannon instead of the skateboard? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, this power-up! I hate this one. It is so ugly. It's one that
So
you
it's
travel...
a battering ram?
You travel really fast when you jump. Yeah, essentially it's a battering ram. I remember that on the Game Boy version.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, if you played EVO on the Super Nintendo, it was a really good game, but it reminds me like when you first become like land animals, it reminds me of like some of the early like land animals you can
I think you might just be able to punch those blocks with your belly, can't you?
No.
Oh, yeah, you have to use like the hammer, or I guess in this case the ugly boy. Liz is now questioning reality. She's like, "Is this?"
Liz is gonna be so. Liz is gonna be so upset when she finds out, when we tell her that that's actually what it wants her to do.
I think it is. Like
it
maybe
totally
you
is.
could stand on top of the blocks and walk, but I feel like that's a lost cause.
No, because as soon as you
point.
jump up.
Well, don't. Liz loves how angry he is. He is so angry. Liz, time isn't the biggest deal in this game, but it is getting a little bit low for you. Big Honkin' Burger just got to be a sad umbrella, the saddest umbrella of them all. I love it.
I'm just so sad. Like, legitimately, I'm sad that Studio right, it took half an hour for Studio to figure out that one thing.
Yeah.
Right, so now, I mean, this game is, I won't say it's 100% set, but it's basically set right now.
Good luck, Liz. Enjoy Flappy Bird, I guess. Or as close as you can get to Flappy Bird in a Jelly Boy-like game. By Jelly Boy-like, I mean literally a Jelly Boy game.
Literally Jelly Boy?
Yeah. What is... Ew! I hate that. But at the same time, like, it's so ambitious, the number of transformations you can have as Jelly Boy. Like, it's really, really a cool idea.
Also, I do want to point out here what I think is kind of crazy with this. Right, like just how, you know, to the point, right, you know, we think of EA as like this monster game company today, right?
Yeah.
Right, how small EA was, relatively speaking, at the time, right? That EA was developing games and having Ocean publish them.
Yeah, EA is absolutely giant now, but yeah, I think they were a fairly big name back at this time. It's just that, you know, they were still sort of an ethical company. Yeah, they definitely didn't like play things super safe with everything that they made. And by safe, I mean by having a million microtransactions. Like they genuinely had some amazing stuff. I mean, this and Xena, that's all I need. I mean, Studio found the puzzle piece, you don't need to get it, but... Yeah, like EA, when The Sims came out, I feel like The Sims was or all of the different simulation games that they worked on were absolutely amazing, and it wasn't until like The Sims came out that they started dipping into how can we make a lot more money rather than just make good games. And based off of all of the expansions for The Sims, they knew they had a way to make money, and pretty much every game has followed that, a little bit of that formula since then. So The Sims, both amazing as well as the beginning of the downfall of EA. Sims was Maxis. Yeah, Sims went downhill when EA took over. Well, who made the original expansions?
So, the Discord's saying that it was definitely developed by Probe, right? Shares credits with such Kuso6rande classics as DOS Back to the Future 3, NES Beauty and the Beast, the Commodore 64 port of Savage.
Okay.
So I don't know why they didn't stick their name on it.
Yeah, EA was a publisher for the Sims expansion packs. So, yeah. And this is for the original Sims. They found out what they could do to make money.
What they do to make money is re-release the same version of FIFA and just slap a new year on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And The Sims was published by EA, the first one. Anyways, still developed by Maxis, but simply put, when a publisher realizes that something is a cash cow, they kind of put the cow over the other cows. I don't know. One cow, yeah. One cow is greater than the other cows. Big cow. Big fatty cow. Fatty cow cow. That's what The Sims was. Jelly Boy was not that cow. Jelly Boy was a modest cow.
I don't think it was a cow at all.
I think you can probably turn into a cow.
We haven't seen it yet.
Jelly Boy.
But given everything else,
I wouldn't be too surprised. Let me see. No, looking up Jelly Boy cow, I find Minecraft stuff, so probably not. I really am enjoying this pan flute that is playing. Oh, baby, play me that pan flute.
Oh, we got a bonus room here.
Nothing more romantic than playing Mary Had a Little Lamb on the recorder. Yeah, that's what 4th grade was all about, learning how to seduce the ladies.
Lucas Scorian, Jelly Boy needed to be had. Right, we needed a good New Game Plus game.
Yeah.
And Jelly Boy is it.
Are we just still playing AI Dungeon? Talk about pan flute. I feel like that might have come up, but I don't recall. Oh, Liz found a faster way to break the blocks. When you are a hammer, it's a lot faster than being an Angie Boy.
When you're a battering ram, everything looks like a door.
Honestly, I would probably have done the same.
I mean, look at how angry he is.
He's so angry. He's the angriest of all the transformations. He is overpowered in the Game Boy version of this game, which honestly I feel is a lot of fun. It's
I think this
definitely
game
got
has-
different level design. I think that it's worth playing both.
I mean, I think this game has good ideas, and I think I don't think Probe did a good job with it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it looks real nice. Don't get me wrong.
I just like Suction Cup Boy. It's like I'm trying to figure out how Liz is gonna get past the stupid bee.
Timing.
Yep, that wasn't it.
That was not it.
You know, when people say a punch in the gut, this isn't what they were talking about. Oh, the invincibility! There was something that gave some iframes there.
Pears.
I love it. Pears?
If you, yep.
You can actually shoot your bottle cap to kill the bee, and unfortunately Liz didn't, so this is a little questionable if she'll be able to make it. Oh, she got through that part, but that was enough. That was enough. Now it is
the other part's just like
Cannon Boy
bonus.
time. Well, sort of. But people are mentioning Pears and Grey Witch. I do have a question. Are there literally any pears in that game? Because I don't think so.
Yes.
Wait, there is? There's a pear?
Yeah, it's some of the fruits you can collect.
I don't recall ever collecting a pear. Like,
Well,
I know Pears is a character, the main character you play as, but... Okay, being a bouncy ball. I love bouncy ball power-ups when they are uncontrollable. Unironically, Kirby, like the first Kirby game, being a bouncy ball was my favorite thing in the world. Okay, and you absolutely cannot control that thing. Wait, pears are some of the fruit you can collect when collecting 100 fruit? I don't think so. I don't recall.
It is. Well, go back and play it. In fact, you should play it on stream so there's video evidence.
I have
there are no pears.
played it on stream.
Because there are definitely pears in that game.
Clip it. I'm thinking of Pears Monster. Wow. This chat, I tell ya. Pears in what game? Pears and Grey Witch. The one with the name Pears in it. And he has an apple shirt. He's got a
Yeah, because
apple
apples
on
are
his
his
shirt.
favorite fruit.
Okay, let me look. Look on the internet. Are there any pears? There's Grey Witch. There's every screenshot from this game looks so awkward. Like, I don't know how they managed to make a game that looks 100% awkward no matter where you are, but they did. Why am I looking that up? We're almost done with Jelly Boy.
Why are you looking that up? I don't know.
I don't know. This is what happens after I've been sitting here for like 5 hours, okay? I start looking up pears in Grey Witch and whether there are actually pears in it. I'm still in the doubt category. I want people to share proof. Because as it
Now I have
turns out,
a pogo,
I
pogo
can't.
stick.
You can't prove a negative. You can't prove that there aren't pears. Oh, no.
Oh,
Point. Yeah, this game is a little ridiculous in some ways. See above? Okay. Like, no, I know that's the link to the game. Yeah, I know that the game exists. I'm very aware. Oh, Dog Developer, welcome. This is... You have missed most of Jelly Boy? Oh,
yeah.
well... Probably Jelly, then. Probably Jelly of this. It's a Honestly, I think this is a game that I probably would have liked as a kid. I'm not gonna lie. This is totally my jam.
If it wasn't quite as difficult, I think I would like it as an adult.
I think I do like it as an adult. Liz, you can shoot the bee. Yeah, never mind. You still win.
It doesn't get you. I mean, it doesn't get you anything to shoot that bee, right? Because
you can shoot it with the bottle. You shoot your lid off.
I know that, but what I'm saying is it doesn't. It doesn't really get you anything because all you get are like fruit.
It just makes it so that like you can get through that area safer without having the bee touch you and like sting your butt, you know? Okay, let's see how. Aha! I love it. So good.
And studio's making such good progress now.
Yeah, it was a late start for Studio. I think that he knows he's behind, you know, and isn't going to be winning today, but that's fine. He kept going. He thought he would. He I think was a little bit downhearted for a bit due to just not making any progress and knowing that he wasn't going to get a victory in this game, but he kept going, and I have to give mad props to that. For that 2 4 4 2 2 4 6 8. I don't know, I'm tired. But that's time. Oh my gosh.
Let's bring them both in.
Yeah. Hello there, Studio. Welcome in. We just hit time, and it looks like Liz is here too. Hello.
Yeah, this game is bad.
I mean, I love it, but Studio, I'm gonna go ahead and say that you had COVID brain.
So what happens is if you hold down the button for the cannon, it affects the power of the shot. So until about 30 minutes in, I didn't know you could do a lighter shot.
No.
Because when you actually play the game, the controls are pretty clunky, so I hold down the button a lot. So it took me a long time until you said you have all the pieces. I'm like, okay, it's cannon. That's what I'm missing. Until you said that, I did not know the cannon could do a lighter shot. So I tried every button combination I could think of to see if that damn bottle could do anything besides nothing. And the answer is no. It just does nothing.
It's cute.
I think that was a problem. Is I didn't know that some of the forms just. Essentially not knowing what the forms did really hurts. Because they're very. It's not that like, oh, this is the car form and it's a car, but also attacks. It's like they're all so specialized, and not knowing that definitely was painful.
The first level is the only one where that was really even that big of an issue. The rest of them were relatively straightforward, but the first one, like, you really had to rely on a lot of the. Until the one I got stuck on, which.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Honestly, I kind of liked it. Like, oh, I gotta find the hammer guy and bring the hammer to the block. I actually think that was pretty cool.
Honestly, there's so many good ideas. So many good ideas in the game.
It's not like actually bad conceptually. I mean, other than the gut punch.
I think it has a lot of really good ideas. I like that idea of like you said, right? Okay, if I want to get here, I gotta go find the hammer power to go bring that to this block to get through.
Or Liz is just I'm gonna do like 50
the battering ram.
The battering ram is the most adorable one. He is so angry.
I was like, is this seriously what the game wants me to do? And then it worked, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll continue to do this. That seems really stupid. And then after I found out the hammer was right next door, I was like, man, if I lose, like, I deserve it. It's so stupid.
Did you ever find the bomb? Because the bomb was...
I never found the bomb.
Okay, so I only saw on stage 2, well, I only saw 3 stages, but on stage 2, blowing up the bomb, you can blow up the bomb and like there's an explosion, but it doesn't transform you after you blow up. There's actually a bunch of little guys running around, and that's part of your form still is just a bunch of people running from the explosion in fear.
What?
And it's just like,
Oh, I love that.
That's really charming.
Yeah, Studio, I did have to say in chat that you had all the pieces of the puzzle because, like, I knew at that point you weren't going to take the victory. I felt bad. I wanted you to see at least a little bit more of the game because of how much charm there is.
legit, I mean, if you had given me that hint, I would have bailed after like a minute. It's like, nah, you know when sometimes you know when you're licked, and it's just like, well, I don't need to play the first 2 minutes of the stage for the next 30 minutes. Like, I'm good.
Yeah,
It's a neat game. Me too, because like once I got the puzzle, I'm like, okay, I know how this works now. This is the format of this game.
yeah.
Yeah. If it were like a little bit less painful to play, I might speedrun it. Like, I love what it wants to do.
Yeah, it's got so many cool ideas.
But I don't want to
and
put up with it.
like Studio,
No.
Liz saw tons more forms, and I don't even know how many there are in this game.
There's a lot.
Yeah, we definitely did not see all of them. But
That ball form. Oh my
love
god,
it.
it controls like garbage.
yeah, there's a bouncy ball form, Studio, that I'd say controls worse than the bouncy ball form in Kirby, the
It's
original
so
Kirby
bad.
game, which is already uncontrollable.
Does it just
Like-
become like within a deep forest, like suddenly you're just a bouncing ball, and like that's the game now?
Well, it was in a dungeon. It was in like a temple, and it was like, okay, imagine bouncing ball, and it's super slippery, and you have to like bounce on platforms across the water, and if you miss the platform, you fall in the water, and then when you finally get to the end, you hit something and die anyway, because it didn't give you any health until that point.
Yeah.
This game rules.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
And then there was a blind drop, which dropped you right on an enemy.
yeah.
Oh,
It's reasons like that. Like, I don't want to play this game anymore. But I like, if all of that were like fixed, I'd have been all over this game as a kid. I'd have been all over this game as an adult.
yeah.
am
If it just controlled a little better.
like, I think this was a perfect way to round out the day today. You know, it
Was
was
this the final losers bracket?
It is the final.
the
New
final
Game Plus.
round 2. Yeah. So, Liz, you have survived. You'll be going
How?
to round 3.
Oh my god.
Studio, you're unfortunately eliminated from the tournament, but I'm happy to get you the Wicker Man if you don't have or haven't seen the movie The Wicker Man.
I 1000% when I saw that as a prize, I said, no, I am getting a copy of The Wicker Man. I will be watching that movie. I have never seen The Wicker Man. I've seen the B scene. The B scene was pretty good. If the rest of the movie can maintain that quality, then
Honestly,
top
the
10 movie
B
for me.
scene is kind of like boring compared to a lot of the movie. I gotta be
Oh, dang.
honest, it is wild. Also, up to $10 of games on Steam. If you see anything that you like, or if you just want to wait for a sale, I'll go ahead and get that for you whenever you want. But we do need your final words to put on your tombstone.
Oh my god. Honestly, this is still better than Green Dog by like a mile.
Still better than Green Dog.
Yeah, this game I hated it, but I finished it, or I finished at least on level. Green Dog,
Yeah.
I think I barely beat level 1. This
my
mid chapters
gosh.
have been deadly.
Yeah,
Green Dog is so bad.
this round has definitely been a challenge for a lot of people, the reoccurring nightmares. But what can you say? Getting thrown into the middle of the game, not exactly what the developers intend, and not usually how you learn how to play a game.
I mean, honestly, some of these games, I don't think it matters. Like, the developers didn't really, most games they teach you how the game works, and there's like signs and mechanics that make sense. This game, maybe.
Eh.
Green Dog, probably not.
Was it Green Dog on Game Gear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that tracks.
Yeah, I love the Game Gear version of that game, though. It's beautiful in all the
Look,
wrong ways.
you love it just for that one skateboard level that just ping pongs you back to the beginning of the level if you get one pixel wrong.
The underwater level is so good as well. because it also sucks you up into tubes and sends you to the beginning of the level. Oh, let's see. I think that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching and for supporting Kuso6rande. Support your local streamer / sheriff. I guess we could be sheriffs. Yeehaw. You're a sheriff in my heart, Liz and Studio.
Yeehaw, cowboy. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Oh my
Ride 'em
gosh.
high, ride 'em high.
Actually, these days it's yee yee. It's good
Yee?
stuff. Yee yee?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to find somebody to raid, and that's why I'm just... Andrew G, he's doing Excite Bike speedrun world record attempts right now. Let's go bother him. I know that he has been working on this for a little while, and it would be cool if he manages to get some of this. So, do we have a good raid message? I'm trying to think if there was anything memorable, like, that was said out loud. Oh, there were Xena yells.
You've already got yee yee, like, that's a pretty good raid message.
Yeah, yee. I like yee yee.
Pupper no.
Bam.
Pupper, no! Pupper, no! The pupper just dropped himself onto the spikes!
Okay, yeah, Liz and Studio, you both lost for abusing the dog that much.
I didn't do it! I thought it was an enemy!
Alright, I will be back on Tuesday for stuff. For that one, Don't Make a Sports Show that Corndan and I put on. And other than that, I'll let people know on Twitter and Discord when I go live. I want to do some more AI Dungeon and probably some more Bard's Tale because that has been a blast. All right, see you later. Take care. Bye, Studio.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Liz. Bye, Corndan.